Hello and welcome to another Davinci Resolve tutorial where we'll be learning how to create slide-on text. So let's get into that. First open up Davinci Resolve 14 or 15 if you're on the beta, and then put in a text in video 1 and one directly over that. Actually, we'll just bump them up one slot each, so we have video 1 free to put some footage under. And then we'll start with this one, the beneath layer. Just put one of those there. And then for the title, what's going to be revealed. Just going to go with the usual vlog name. There we go. And you can just set the font however you want, it doesn't matter. Add some color. And then mess around with how you want the first layer to look like, font wise, size wise. You're going to want a size that will cover all the lettering of the, what would that be, the third layer, your main text, and make sure it's roughly in the middle. And then there we go. Okay, so now that we have that all set up, it's time to add some keyframes. So for the third layer, video 3, we're going to we'll start off straight away where it comes across. So crop right, and we'll be going all the way till you can't see anything, any words, and keyframe that right there. And then we'll slide this all the way down to about where we want everything revealed. I usually like about 15 frames before the end of the clip to then have that revealed the whole sentence. So at the moment, with that first layer semi-completed, looks a little something like that. So you can already see the slide-on effect there, but now to work some magic. So with this little bracket there, we're gonna go in a few keyframes till the font starts appearing, and there we go. So then we know the most left side of the footage that we'll have to go. So we'll go over to video to transform and position this just behind that. Keyframe that, you can change it a little bit, and then we're going to go all the way down to where it's everything's laid out there, and then just move the position down to the end right about there, and that's it, keyframed automatically. I might drop that and drop it, so it's at -3, drop that back over here. Okay, get everything aligned, and this is how this looks. So we can see what it's going for, but that's a little too ahead there, and then it looks, yeah, too close there. So we'll change that. It's ahead, we just position that first keyframe a little forward, oh whoops, wrong way, backwards. Still not happy with that, so we just go back. It's just trial and error. A little more. Just a tad more. Yeah, that's looking good. I might, because right there the letters start to get in front of it, and that's not what we want. Right there I'll add a keyframe so it slows down a tad, and let's see how that looks. So you can see where it's obviously sped up, so that's a little bit of a pain. So I'll change it so it's a little less distinct. That's too much now. So it's just, mostly the biggest pain is just fiddling around till it looks good. Now we're getting close. Yeah, that's looking okay. And then what we're going to want to do is, it's at this stage that if you want to have a clip underneath, that you just put that under there. Let's just trim it there. And then you have the reveal. My computer does not like this 4K footage, but you get a gist of what it would look like. So, for the sake of not killing my computer, we'll take that footage out of there and then create a compound clip. So this is what you would do with the footage or without at the moment. Just call this whatever you want. So there's that there. So that's looking alright. We can trim it up at the ends if we need to. Just adjust things, fine tune it how you like. And we'll copy, move this there, paste. So then we have two of the same clips. And why I do that is so that I can get some nice reverse. Let's put that mine's 400. And this we can actually make a little faster. And let's join the two, and it looks a little something like this. So that's about it. We can join these back to another. Whoops. Compound clip to simplify it a little bit more. So then one clip you have the back to and fro. So as you can see now, when you put the footage underneath, it's not going to be there because we didn't make the footage part of the compound clip. But if we did make it part of the compound clip, this is how it would look. Thank you very much for watching this week's tutorial. I will get back to the vlogs as soon as possible. If I posted this tutorial, that probably means that I'm a little busy. But just give me a little bit of time and I'll get a good one out soon. Okay, adios.